Top 10 Tips to Get Nation of Baseball Conquest Awards. Welcome to Top 10 Sports Media. Hey there, sports fans. In this video, we're taking a look at our top 10 tips to get Nation of Baseball Conquest rewards. Some of these you might expect, but others might surprise you. So sit back and enjoy. Conquests have returned to MLB The Show 22, and the first big one of the year is a Nation of Baseball Conquest. Last year, the main reward went to an 89 OVR Albert Pujols. This year, the main reward is an 88 OVR All-Star Mike Piazza. Users can also get a host of MLB The Show 22 and Ballin' is a Habit package and 2 other diamonds, an OVR 85 Kerry Wood and an OVR 86 Didi Gregorius. So what do you need to do to complete this conquest? Number 10. Build up the Diamond Dynasty team first. In theory, the map can win in Conquest mode without playing the game. However, this is so rare that most maps require so much luck that such a feat is almost impossible. Players can steal more fans on a higher difficulty, so be sure to beat your team regularly in Veteran mode to get the ideal results in Conquest mode. Conquest mode should be one of the last things players do each season. Number 9. Save the hard maps for the last. Yes, just start easy. The Diamond card will attract amateur players to jump right into the most challenging map available, and this can actually have crushing results. The Nation of Baseball Challenge map takes double-digit hours to beat, entire days for the majority of gamers playing casually. Starting easy will give players card packs, stubs, and experience, all of which can build up the core roster. So, use those benefits before moving on to the Inning Diamond map. Number 8. Move in a spiral. Teams will get more fans when they really cover more territory, but they will frequently make mistakes when they go straight for enemy hometowns. These are well-fortified positions and require a massive influx of fans to defeat through simulation. Players will obtain bonus fans every few turns based on their covered territory. Make a spiral around the hometown hex before you move on to the territory of the enemy. Even then, hold off on fighting until getting sizable teams or squads. Number 7. Do not simulate unless the game is already in the bag. Players can overwhelmingly change odds, and even the most one-sided simulations have a chance to be a victory or can be a win for the underdog. Players most often need to beat the computer in the game before simulating. Think of simulation as an opportunity to accelerate the inevitable, assuming that the simulation is a loss. If ever the player can win after losing the simulation, seize the opportunity. Until then, take a long way and play the games. Number 6. Do not put too much stock into reinforcement. Despite being a whole phase of the game, spending fans on defense is actually a waste. It is better to have a potent offense and the bare minimum on defense. 1 fan per square is enough. Of course, big and bad teams can attack the square. When that happens, move the fans from attack to defense for 1 turn or single round. Go and squash the attack, and then go back. Or, better yet, just play the game. Fan advantage is useless in a non-simulated game. Number 5. Check the goals. There is nothing more frustrating than winning in Conquest mode and losing technically. Players may defeat their opponents and later realize that their goal is to occupy more territory or to steal a certain number of fans. Yup, you heard that right. These modes can be replayed again, but they are time-consuming. Especially when winning on more extended maps, players can achieve whatever purpose they want against inferior and battered opponents. Take the last moment of the game and knock off the checklist. Number 4. Prey on the weak. When left to their own devices on a map with 30 opponents, the end of the game will frequently mean playing 30 opponents in each round. While it is actually possible and even likely to win in this way, this is an inefficient use of the player's time. Defeat struggling opponents before they can recover. Save the most vigorous opponent for last. Winning a 1-on-1 is faster and much easier than winning a 30-on-1. Number 3. Cut off movement. Teams that cannot move will lose the allotted fans by gaining territories. Even your strongest opponent can make the mistake of being surrounded and then lose the battle of attrition. completely encircle enemy territory and just avoid further movement. Yes, they can really try to attack, but, as mentioned, reinforcements are not difficult, and thwarting the attempt to escape is as easy as winning a baseball game against the trapped foe. Number 2. Make it dark. The default settings for these games is actually to play under clear skies and beautiful skies. But as pro players know, MLB The Show 21 is easier at night. The white ball bounces off the dark sky, making it easier to pick up. And of course, it is easier to hit, which is the most obvious advantage. But do not forget about fielding. Infielders can get the right first step off the grounders, and outfielders can see a line drive more quickly. The computer may not detect this advantage or benefit, but those with human eyes will appreciate the advantage. Number 1. Practice first. While this is actually a Diamond Dynasty sub-mode, the opposing teams are not put together digitally. These are actually MLB rosters, and as such can be played against in other settings in Diamond Dynasty. Play and practice the same game outside of Conquest mode before challenging the LA Dodgers on All-Star difficulty. These practice sessions still generate experience and stubs, so it's not a waste of time. And having a guarantee that the game can be won before it begins is invaluable. Conquest mode is really the latest craze, and it's got a lot of veterans on the series abuzz. A single game can realistically last for days and involve hundreds of games or be over in mere minutes without ever making a pitch or stepping up to the plate. Yet even longtime players have been hampered on some of the maps and can't find a way to win. So that concludes the top 10 tips to get Nation of Baseball Conquest rewards. Did you enjoy the video? If you have any further questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Are you looking for more sports-related videos? Of course, you don't want to miss our excellent and exciting videos, and be sure to check out our other videos for more great content like this. That's it for today. Until next time.